Hi, my name is Janks, and I've been an exercise specialist for over 30 years now. And what brought me into being an exercise specialist was actually adversity. I crushed my neck when I was a Navy diver, did a back somersault into the water, planted my head, scalped myself, 3 vertebrae crushed. Surgeon said to me, "Mate, you're never going to be able to lead an active life again." Being a surfer, a skateboarder, a BMXer, someone who loved extreme sports, I just couldn't accept that as being the fate for the rest of my life. So I sought out the best in the industry of rehab and high performance, and I delved in deep with Paul Chek, the Corrective High Performance Exercise Kinesiology Institute. He's well known for bringing the gym ball to the fitness industry. He's also well known for working with extreme athletes like Robbie Madsen, who's the modern day Evel Knievel on motorbikes. And he also worked extensively with the likes of people like Shaun White, who's the well-known skateboarder and snowboarder, the GOAT. So having worked with those extreme athletes, I then decided that working with Paul was the only option to get myself into fitness and getting back into shape. So working with him for over a decade got me into phenomenal physical shape. I also then took those skills and passed them over to people that I trained, who I worked with majority in the UK. So I was living in the UK for just into a decade, and then I moved to Australia. In Australia, I then studied under Charles Poliquin, who is the renowned strength and conditioning specialist, who is well known for having trained over 60 athletes, Olympic athletes, to medals. So I learned so much from Charles into structural balancing and especially with diet and supplementation. So really gold information I learned from Charles. I then studied under the likes of Professor Stuart McGill, who taught me so much about spinal health and how to train the spine and integrate movement through the spine really well. I then stumbled across Ido Portal, who I consider to be the innovator of the whole concept of movement. So Ido then brought, hey, why do you want to lift weights when you can't lift your own body? And that was a huge boom, brain explosion for me. There I was lifting weights, which was fine, but there was this whole world of moving your body in really unique ways, which really intrigued me. So I dived into that really deep and studied with Ido Portal for over a decade. So since then, I have been innovating and applying all of my knowledge to everyone who I train, and I am not passionate, I'd say I'm obsessed with improving and training people. I love doing what I do. This is what I dream about, I live for. It's my passion, it's my obsession. So if you're really keen on training with me, I only take on people who are 100% committed. So if you want to know more, hit me up on the DMs or get hold of me, and we can discuss if I can get you into my system, and looking forward to hearing from you.